In a typical situation, it's easy to see when a guy is really vibing with you, your eye contact is consistent, there's a lot of verbal and physical flirting, and you two seem to smile and talk non-stop. Pretty obvious, right? While this type of connection is very in your face, sometimes we get stuck in a situation that is a bit foggier. Welcome to dealing with a shy guy. You may think that he's not into you, but you're really squinting hard to try and see the sign. Did he mean to flirt with you, or was that just an awkward moment? It seemed like he thought you were attractive, but now he barely glances at you. What's the deal? You might have encountered a shy guy, and if you want to know if they like you, here's 10 signs a shy guy is attracted to you. Number 1. He tries to impress you in small, weird ways. The shy guy isn't used to being the center of attention because he usually avoids it. This means he has way less experience when it comes to getting you to notice him. He may behave a certain way in front of you, and because it's not his norm, it will end up being very awkward and unnatural. You'll notice this when it happens. He might even give you a compliment or a small gift, but you can bet your dollar that it won't be a typical pickup line or flowers. The shy guy will try to give you something more unique, like a homemade gift or a present that's thoughtful but that you will never actually buy. All of these things come off as weird and a bit forced, but they will be charming in their own way. The shy guy might not be the smoothest talker, but he has his own cute tricks up his sleeve. It might seem weird at first, but if you like him too, you'll probably find it cute. Number 2. If you lock eyes, he will always look away. Psychologists say it takes 3 seconds of uninterrupted eye contact for someone to take note and remember you. In most daily activities, 3 seconds is nothing, but try to stare at your mom really quick for 3 seconds without saying anything. I bet she'll either take your temperature or look at you like you're crazy. The thing with a shy guy is that he already took notice of you a while ago, so he doesn't need more eye contact to think of you. In fact, he probably can't stop thinking of you and how he's attracted to you. Making more eye contact is going to bring up embarrassing physical traits of nervousness like turning tomato red or saying something dumb, so he's going to avoid it like it's his job. You can try this simple test and lock eyes with him. If he instantly looks down or elsewhere and is hesitant to return his gaze to you, he doesn't have wandering eyes, he has hard eyes for you. Just a friendly note here, this is mostly going to happen in a classroom setting and not with some random stranger in public. Or maybe it can. Number 3. He interacts differently with you than with other girls. If you have the chance, try and spend some time with the shy guy in a group of people. This is obviously better if your social groups are mixed, since a shy guy will be more open to speaking to people he already trusts. Take a look at how he speaks or doesn't to the other girls in the group. We tend to replicate the same social norms and action around people we know, unless there is something specific about a person that changes the way we act. This change is rooted in a deeper feeling. Maybe the shy guy is chatty with other girls but gets quiet around you, or the opposite. Maybe he talks to you about any topics he could think of but shushes when another girl enters the conversation. If you're receiving a special type of attention from this guy, then there is something special about how he sees you too. Number 4. He stops talking to you when you have another guy in your life. If there's one thing shy guy isn't into, it's competing with other guys. He keeps to himself and likes the simple life. That's why there will be a sharp change the moment you mention or start hanging out with another guy. If this shy guy is attracted to you, the last thing he wants is to watch you ride off on a horse with another dude, or to see you posting stories together on social media. He will stop reaching out to you, hanging out with you, heck, he might even unfollow you. Shy guy isn't going to ignore you, but his responses will be cut so short that you wouldn't have much more to say. He doesn't want even the slightest chance of having his feelings hurt even more than they already are, whether you meant it or not. Even if it seemed like you two were the best of pals before this new guy came into the picture, the shy guy will say bye-bye faster than the blink of an eye. Number 5. He offers you things out of the blue. As we have already established, Shy Guy doesn't have the most experience talking to people like the jocks or players. He is smart though, and he can pick up on more than one social cue. The Shy Guy will know that sometimes tokens of affection can be key. Tokens are meant to be symbolic, and they usually have an underlying meaning or feelings attached to them. A Shy Guy will know which tokens he wants to give you, but his timing is not always the best. You might be thrown off when out of nowhere this guy tells you that he's stopping by your house and brings you your favorite drive-thru meal when you've already eaten. Perhaps you are extra surprised when he hands you a cute bracelet as a gift in the middle of a casual Tuesday night hangout. He may even make these offers verbally, like asking you if you want him to help you study for an upcoming exam. He's trying to be helpful. All of these offers are his tokens of affection. Number 6. He'll make an effort to be more social with you. While to him the spotlight seems more like the burning light under a magnifying glass, Shy Guy is willing to make some sacrifices when it comes to you. He's attracted to you, and whether he likes it or not, he knows he needs to put in more effort to connect with you outside of just liking all of your social media posts. This is when the Shy Guy will start to take some action and put himself out there. He may attend a social event that is a little out of his comfort zone. Maybe he hates bullying, but he gives it a shot since you're in a group that's going. His act of effort could simply be speaking up more when you two are hanging out. Whatever he does, it will take a lot of internal courage, and that's all fed by his attraction to you. Give the guy some credit. Number 7. He tries to understand the way you think. Anyone can tell you that you're hot. I mean, you probably already know that you are. There is nothing wrong with compliments about your physical appearance, but at the end of the day, the thing that builds relationships is an internal connection. If someone goes against everything you ever believe in, chances are you guys won't make a great couple. Shy Guy is well aware of this concept, especially since he spends more time listening to others than speaking over them. This gives him the desire to get to know what really makes you tick. His attraction to you is already there, so he needs to see if it goes deeper than casual talk. His question will be thought-provoking, and he will make sure to pay close attention to how you react to different situations. This guy is pure detail. Number 8. He looks uncomfortable when you speak to him. That is because he's probably trying to craft up the perfect response. Does he stutter? Does his hand kind of shake? Or better yet, does his palm feel sweaty when you give him a handshake? These are common noticeable physical features that you can spot when someone looks uncomfortable. If you hang around too long, it might seem like he can't breathe. Sometimes he could be simply overthinking and he's not quite sure how to behave. Of course, he doesn't want to ruin his impression in front of you. This totally sounds like something from the movies, but trust me, it happens, because I was that guy. Number 9. If he does something embarrassing, he'll start avoiding you at all costs. When an average person does something embarrassing, they will probably remember it for years to come. I am a pretty outgoing person, and I still feel embarrassed when I accidentally wore my costume to school because I thought it was costume day. Now imagine that same situation with someone who already hates being noticed. Then take that and add on to the fact that this was all witnessed by the person they like. Yikes! Whether it's accidentally tripping over something or accidentally farting, once he does something embarrassing in front of you, Shy Guy will avoid you like the plague. It honestly might be something you barely notice, but if he suddenly drops out of the picture and no other guy is involved, try to remember anything embarrassing that might have happened recently. If you remember it or not, pretend you don't and try to reconnect with the Shy Guy until he warms up to you again. Number 10. He's affectionate from a distance and freaks out when you're too close. Sometimes a Shy Guy might leave you little gifts or gives you notes here and there, but he seems to freak out when you're finally close together. This is the same reason that some people are bullies on the internet and wimps in person. The experiences are totally different. There's some bravery that comes from keeping your distance. A Shy Guy will lose his confidence when he has to face you. It's just too big of a moment for someone who is so attracted to you. You might feel like he's leaving you hanging, but give him some time and some long distance affection. He'll show up when he's ready. Overall, all of these 10 signs show different scenarios of how a shy guy may act when he's attracted to you, but it's not only limited to these signs. It's good to note that if he's showing a couple of these signs, he might be interested in you. Shy guys can take some time to warm up, and when they do, you might think that they are pretty cute in their own little ways. And when they do open up, let me know how it goes, and if you like this, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more future videos. I'll catch you all later. Bye!